Really life-changing.
Difficult scene to do.
Difficult, yeah.
So you've mentioned before that Strange Brew is one of your favorite episodes this year. Can you tell us a little bit about why?
Have you seen the next episode?
I have.
A couple, some of us have. I don't know if everybody.
Well, if you haven't, it's a weird episode. It's the most different from the structure of our show. It really diverges from our typical setup. So in that sense, anything that's different or really different is fun because you get used to the dirt under the nails and dirt in the hair and dirt on the face and dirt everywhere. So to kind of branch away from that is interesting. And we sort of, without spoiling too much, we all played somewhat different versions of our characters, which is also fun. Mix it up. It felt like we were on a different show, which I think is why it was so fun, because I got to see everyone.
Hi!
Hello!
Hi! How's it going?
I was answering as you.
Okay, do me. Okay, I'll do you. I can't.
I was talking about Strange Brew and why it's a fun episode this season.
Okay. That's good. So with that.
Yeah.
Let me fix my hair.
So it was just really different. It was also the last episode we shot in the season, even though it's the 8th one in the run. It was the last one that we shot. So I think the last one always kind of has a special place.
It's also risky, though, right? To kind of break the format a little bit.
Yeah.
So going into it, obviously you're in capable hands, great writers, great team.
It was the script, I think, was one of the best we've ever had. John Worth, who wrote 2 episodes this season, he wrote Badlands, which I think was 303, and Strange Brew, and the script was just amazing.
It was. I had to shoot it before they had to shoot it because I had to go back home and have my baby. And Are you talking about it yet? Because it hasn't aired.
You're amongst friends.
Okay. Well, it was for me, it was so great to. I went to ADR and I watched some of it, and you could just tell we all had so much fun with this episode because we all got to kind of go outside of our
Well, it's a staple of like sci-fi shows, you know, the Star Trek episode where you go back in time and you dress up as gangsters and that kind of thing.
That's always what's fun about Star Trek.
So would you agree that this was sort of your first entry into that kind of...
It's definitely the first time we've done something that's totally different with the show. It's a different, it's kind of, it's not our normal, like, say, meat and potatoes. It's something different.
We played with the structure.
Yeah.
And it was fun. I got to wear glasses.
That's a big, that's really great.
Thank you. I didn't want to put words in anyone's mouth.
Reading a book, which he never does.
Never.
I read his scripts too.
I can't read.
So, semi-spoilery question. Beyond the picket line, how many more episodes will you show up in this season?
What can I say? Let's just say, I've been taken by the aliens because, that's what we do in science fiction. We get to go have a baby of aliens. How do we get rid of those? Okay, aliens take her. I do show up. I'm not dead. I do show up. I don't know what I can say. I don't think
She shows up.
That's it. I show up.
It was weird though because after episode 4, she was pretty much gone. She had to have a baby.
I had to shoot some stuff ahead.
Yeah, so this is what she was talking about. In Strange Brew, she has a scene with Noah, and they shot it like 3 months apart, different halves of the scene.
Yeah.
So I had to shoot it with a guy who's looking at me who's not Noah, and Noah's in the background. And he's telling the guy like what to do with his arms. And I had the scene, and he's in the back. And then when I left, like 3 months later, we switched it around and it was with a woman. And I don't know who the script supervisor. This is my favorite episode.
One of my favorites.
You saw it?
Yeah.
It's good. I mean,
And Will Patton is the most like Will Patton you'll ever see. That's all I'll say.
Was it difficult for on both your ends, like for you leaving? Was it difficult to kind of come back after a while? I mean, especially with a baby at home, going back to work. Is that a difficult process for you? And was it difficult on your end to kind of have her gone?
We missed her.
They're being nice. They did not. They were like, oh, we missed her. What are you guys doing for dinner?
Do you guys remember Moon?
What a great character she was.
Yeah, she was great.
I felt weird for me to leave. Okay, secretly I was like, I hate this place for the weather. But then I missed that. And I felt weird leaving because I've been a part of the show since the beginning. So I felt really strange leaving and really torn. And then now, watching it, I'm seeing them without me. It's very strange. I'm actually glad to be going back.
Yeah.
And I'm going to bring baby with me. You know, we've been on the show for 4 or 5 years, so a lot of our lives have changed. You're 19.
So a quarter of my life.
It's true. It makes all of us here feel
Thank you.
yeah, but it is always strange. I've never left midway.
Did you find yourself like texting and be like, hey guys, what are you up to?
I didn't because I was so in baby mode. I mean, I was so close to popping. I was so thinking about the pregnancy.
Yeah.
They would all text me like if you had the baby. And I sent them all a picture. You got the baby on my chest. And it was like at the wrap.
Yeah.
That's when I had the baby. Yeah, that's what I remember.
I have another really spoilery question, but
You
I'll
the
just throw it out there.
spoilers.
Yes, I'm just. So in season 2, Connor, your character was very much trying to
Happy-go-lucky.
happy-go-lucky, absolutely. Trying to hide the fact that he can communicate with Skinner, what everybody would think about that. We go into season 3, adjusted and accepted. But as we get towards the end of the season, we have a conversation with Matt about where he basically says to you that you're the only person that's going to be Karen. Is that something that we're going to see happen in season 3?
No.
It was very.
That's a simple question. Okay.
No. It's an interesting element. The entire Matt storyline of how young is too young to get involved, which plays into the theme of the season, which is rebuilding. With Charleston, we try and recapture sort of almost a mirage or a picture of how life was before. And the question is, how long can it last? And how long can we maintain certain elements of it, like childhood? And Matt is a salient example of how maybe we can't save everything. And that sort of precognition is one example of it.
I think this season you see Matt kind of not falling apart, but definitely you see the wear and tear of this new world.
Well, before you left, you had that. It was a big swap.
I had an episode where he and I got in a fight, and the director told him to yell at me, and I didn't know. And so, you know this?
Yeah, I was there. It was
And
hilarious.
he screams at me in the scene, and he's not supposed to, just to get a reaction
On her shot.
me. And he calls me a name that the director asked him to say, and he smacks us like the sweetest kid. He's just on my face.
And her face.
And I stayed in it. I stayed in the scene. It was
I think it was the take they used.
yeah, which was actually great. It worked for me. But he's had a lot of stuff this year where you see his vulnerability in a different way because he's sort of in that pre-adolescent.
The main question, you can tell from his hair, is will he join the Tears for Fears revival band?
His hair, literally. I'm like, why is your hair so curly? It went from like wavy to like curls. That's what happened. I had a baby.
It was like a little Shop of Horrors monster sitting on his head. It was
It was
amazing.
like out of nowhere.
Well,
It was awesome.
It was really good.
this has sort of been, not to draw comparisons, but I will. This has sort of been like his Carl from Walking Dead arc, and I mean, kind of using that as a segue. You're at Comic-Con. There's a couple other kind of post-apocalyptic shows out there. Do you have interactions with other casts from these other shows, and what are some of the conversations that might come up?
We get excited when we see other people. Like I just saw Spider-Man. I don't really talk.
We don't really feel competitive.
No, yeah.
We get more geeked out.
Yeah.
But like, hey, how about those zombies? We got to deal with aliens. Like,
It's not like there's a post-apocalyptic party every year.
you know? But there will be next year.
It'll be a big party.
Yeah.
It'd be a big party.
It's growing. The Walking Dead and us are sort of the.
Walking Dead is sort of like rock and roll. We're more like we're not as rock and roll.
We're not as rock and roll. We're a little bit more family
We're
friendly.
like mid-tempo. You know,
We're like the Blues.
family. We're the blues. We're like, give me another one. We're not country.
Jazz.
We need
Thank you guys.
We'll follow up on that question.